Hi guys, let's play a 4-player game of Terra Mystica. This time I'm again on the Digidiced app against 3 AI players, and I'm the third player to choose my faction. So the first AI player has chosen the Swarmlings, the second player has chosen the Darklings, then it's me, and then we have one more AI to choose. So we have blue and black already chosen. Let's have a look at the round scoring. So we can see in round 1, we get 5 points for each sanctuary or stronghold that we build. And in round 2, 3 points for each trading post we build. In round 3, we get 2 points for each dwelling we build. In round 4, 5 points for each sanctuary and stronghold again. And then in round, it's a repeat of the first 3 rounds. Look, we have trading post and dwelling, so exactly the same. Apart from the rewards here, in round 1, for each 2, after the end of round 1, for each 2 steps up the air cult, we're going to get a worker. At the end of round 2, for each 4 steps up the air cult, again, we're going to get a dig. And then at the end of round 3, for each 4 steps up the water cult, we're going to get a priest. And then at the end of round 4, for each 2 steps up the fire cult, a worker. At the end of round 5, for each 4 steps up the water cult, we're going to get a dig. So we can see that the water cult is very important, and also the blue one and the red one a little bit important too. So I'm thinking, I haven't made a video on the Auren yet, so maybe we can go for the Auren, which should get us a head start on the air cult. So we could go for the Auren. Maybe now's a good chance to do that. Although, let's open up the Auren's player board. We will have blue as a neighbor, so that won't be too difficult. May be difficult, actually. It depends on the initial placings. I think it could be difficult to stay away from blue because they are the Swarmlings. We could hope that they stick over to the eastern side, but that is just a hope. Let's take them and just see how we go. It'll be fun. Just stay away from those Swarmlings. And we have red. So how does red stack up? I think red will not affect us too badly. Chaos Magicians. So yeah, they will be a good neighbor. So the Swarmlings have gone here. I don't want them to go here. So I'm going to go here and hope I get... Yeah, we're going to be stuck for neighbors because these two are working together over on the east, and I don't want to be over here. So I'm going to plonk one down here and hope I get the Chaos Magicians, either here or here in the central continent. My second one, I want to go here. So I don't mind if the Chaos Magicians go here or here. I just don't want the Swarmlings to go here. So if I put my first... Actually, I've got to put both of my dwellings down before the Swarmlings put their next dwelling down. So it makes no difference whatsoever. Okay, so let's put them both down. 1 and 2. And if Swarmlings go here, then they go here. We just have to think of how to deal with it. Okay, they've gone here. So really, we need a neighbor. We need... the Chaos Magicians have given us one neighbor. They've gone down here. So it's not good, but it's not the end of the world. We have one neighbor, and we're not going to be battling over territory, but neighbors are going to be the problem. I anticipate the Chaos Magicians are going to develop up here, so eventually we'll have neighbors, but we might have to wait a bit. So let's choose our... this one is fairly easy. The dig is obviously very attractive, but the priest is perhaps more attractive because of the bonuses available in the cult. So if I take the priest, I can throw that into the air cult. Let's just check where we are. We're now at step 1, but if I get the only 3 step, I can move up to step 4, and immediately we're going to be getting 2 workers at the end of this round. So the priest is the one to get. So we've taken that, and we'll see what the Darklings take. They may go for... Okay, the dig must go. Surely the Swarmlings are going to take this dig. Yep, okay. So now I need to get that priest thrown into the air cult. before anyone else decides to do that. Somebody might take the priest power action. Okay, so will the Darklings take the priest power action or put their priest into that air cult? They've taken the priest power action. Okay, I thought they might. So I'm going to grab this 3 spot before the Darklings take that, or anybody else decides to take it. So we're now up to step 4 in the air cult, and we can benefit from the bonuses at the end of this round and the next round, which should give us a head start while we wait for us to get neighbors. It's possible that black might terraform this brown one and give us an extra neighbor here. Okay, so the swarmlings take the coins. I'm going to work towards getting a stronghold here. And then I may take the Earth 1 favor tile. I think I get a favor tile for building a stronghold. This is the first time I've played the Auren, so I don't know. But I've just seen other people get it, so that's how I know. I've not even read the instructions on the Auren, but I've just seen other people play it so many times, and they always seem to end up with a favor tile after building their stronghold. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see if I've got that right. So we're going to get a stronghold now. Will we get a favor tile? Yeah, I thought so. So we're going to grab the Earth 1. Now, that's the obvious one to go for. And really, I see no reason not to go for it in this instance. Okay, some leech there. So we now will have 12 power in bowl 2 when we've leached this power from our friends, the Chaos Magicians. They've built their temple here, and our structure is worth 3, so we get 3 power at the expense of 2 victory points, and we chose to take that. Okay, so I have no workers left, and I've not used any of this power. Maybe I could get the, if I get the 2 workers, I don't have any shipping level. I've used my priest in the cults. Perhaps I could do a dig, but maybe I'll be better to do a dig in the next go. So this is not a particularly wonderful start. We've got a stronghold and we've got 1 dwelling, but we do have the benefit of the doing quite well in the cults. So next round, we're going to be building trading posts. It's going to be very difficult for me because I don't have a neighbor to do that. So we have to hope after I've passed out of this round, not passed out physically, but we hope that the Darklings can terraform this and be a neighbor, and we hope we don't care about the Chaos Magicians because they're not going to terraform. Well, they might do. They've got enough workers to do it, but it's not going to provide a neighbor for my next hex that I dig here. So yeah, we want the Darklings to terraform this. They can do it. No, they don't. They can't. They have to spend workers to do it. So whatever. Oh, we have our bonus, 2 moves up a cult track of our choice. What are we going to go for? I think we should go for the air cult. We get 2 more power, and we will get 1 extra worker. So that's the benefit of having built my stronghold. Not only do I get a favor tile, but 3 more leech there. That'll do nicely. Not only do I get a favor tile, which we usually get for building temples, but I get 2 moves up the cult track each time. Now the Auren are quite strong in the cults, but so are the Chaos Magicians. So we need to watch out for the Chaos Magicians. We need to be beating those in the cults. Okay, so I'm not going to be the first to pass out of this round. I'm going to be second. So let's see, we need to get more coins and another move up the cult. So that is what we need to go for. The other 2 are scoring bonuses. The scoring bonus for the dwellings and the scoring bonus for the trading posts. So I'm going to go for this one, and get 5 coins and a move in the cult track. So our economy is looking good, but we don't have a priest. So I would do well to grab myself a priest so I can upgrade my shipping, so then I can get some dwellings on these green hexes here before they get taken by anyone else. I don't think they are going to be taken by anyone else, though. Also, a dig would be very useful. There's a risk that someone could take the priest. The Darklings might take the priest, but they haven't. So if I get the priest, I'll still have enough power to do a dig action. So priest is mine, and we still have enough power. We have 5 power in bowl 2 and 4 power in bowl 3. 3 power in bowl 1, but we've got enough to do the double dig if someone else, nobody else is going to take it. Okay, so the Chaos Magicians have terraformed that spot. I thought they might. So we can get 3 power points at the expense of 2 victory points. It's still only round 2, so I think that's still okay. Maybe the Darklings will still be first to get here. I prefer it to be the Chaos Magicians, because then they're going to build here a lot faster, and then we'd have neighbors for all of these for building trading posts. But we don't need to build trading posts on all of these, but it would be good to help our score. Okay, so now we can do our double dig. And we're going to dig these 2 to join this up so we can form a town straight down the middle. Now there's an advantage in doing this. I'm controlling the central continent, but there's also a disadvantage. So I just discussed that before I actually confirm that this is my move. My town here is acting as a huge barrier to anybody coming across and developing up here. But the swarmlings aren't going to come across. The Darklings, they would go across the top here, and these guys, because they're already accessed this river, they would upgrade their shipping twice, get the yellow one, and then work across here anyway. So having this barrier here in this game does not impede the others from going across. Why don't I want to impede their progress across here? Is because when I start doing my second town, perhaps here and here, I want to have neighbors. If I don't have neighbors because I blocked them all and kept them in this side of the board, I won't be able to complete towns because they would be too costly. Sometimes if your alchemists are here, you might want to let them develop through here so they can get across here. Then you can build towns here, here, and then maybe down here. So, but in this case, I'm quite happy to make a big barrier across the central continent there. Another 3 leech. Now we're leeching a lot of power here. We're giving up a lot of victory points. I don't think I'm going to take any more 3 for 2s after this round. Okay, so we need to upgrade shipping, but first we need to lay a dwelling, but it's not great. We really need the Darklings to... So what I'm going to do is upgrade shipping first, see if somebody builds here, because this is the trading post round, not the round to be building dwellings. Next round is the round to be building dwellings. So if I upgrade my shipping now, potentially I could pass out of this round and build dwellings. Whoops, sometimes you hit the wrong one. I just upgraded my digs, so I will reset. I upgraded my shovels or spades or whatever. Sometimes they call them shovels, sometimes spades. I hit the wrong button anyway. So I just reset the turn, and now I've upgraded my shipping. I've made that mistake before and then confirmed the turn in competitive games. So I don't make that mistake anymore. Okay, so the other thing I can do to delay things, I'm not going to get the neighbor on that brown hex, which is what I really want. So I can do my cult action here. I think I've got 2 of those. Yes, the first one is a double step. So, whoops, just check what's available for bonuses. If I get to level 8, I get 2 digs. Do I want 2 digs? Not particularly. I really want to be thinking about winning cults and maybe 4 on the water, or work up this one, the fire cults. So let's see what's available. Do I have a priest? No, I don't. So I'm going to go for the water this time and overtake our friends there. So okay, what's available? The priest and the dwelling scoring. So the dig has been taken, and now the trading post scoring tile has been taken. See the darklings moving across the top to access this side of the board. But I don't think they're going to make it round here because we're dealing with an AI here. Okay, so let's do my next cult step. Can I get some power? The only way I can get power is by advancing in the air cult. I can get 2 power by crossing here, and it's only 1 cult step that's remaining. So as that cult step is not particularly important, I could take this. Next round, we're going to be building dwellings, and it's likely that's going to be taken by the darklings. So I'm probably better to exit this round a little bit early, not take that cult step, cross my fingers that we still win the cults, and grab this, because this will give us some points. This will make up for the poor round we've had this round. We can build some dwellings next round. We've upgraded shipping, so 3 dwellings minimum next round. And we have a shovel. So where can we dig? Here, we can dig here. And potentially they might go here, but that would be later. So by the time round 5 comes that we're building trading posts, we hope that the alchemists have built something here. So we'll have a neighbor to build a trading post finally. Yeah, so we could build now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dwellings potentially this round, which would be much better than the previous round where we built no trading posts. But then our coin income is going to be pretty low. So I've got 10 power in ball 2. I might hold off to decide what to do with that. I don't have a priest, so that is also fairly awful. But I can't build a trading post. So yeah, we're going to jump over here first and then get this one, because I don't think they're going to take it, but they might take this. Our chances of getting a neighbor basically will improve if we're down there. Okay, we can score some points on dwellings. Yeah, maybe the alchemist, because this is the alchemist color. Maybe at some stage they're going to, whoa, thank you, finally. Now we can think about completing a town. 4 power points. 4 to 3. Let's take it. Let's take it. Okay, that's the last power I'm leeching, unless it's a 2 for 1, because that was a bit crazy. 2 for 1 we would get here, but I could work on completing that town now. Then I can get a temple. And yeah, so first I should make sure I've got enough resources to still lay lots of dwellings in this go. So we will grab the coins before anyone else gets those. It's possible that the swarmlings could take the coins because they've only got 2 coins and they've got plenty of power to grab that. So we've got the coins. We can lay a dwelling. We can lay a trading post and a temple here. Dwelling, trading post, temple. That will cost us 5 workers and 10 coins. So we will be able to complete the town anyway. We will be able to get a couple more workers. So we'll still be able to lay a few dwellings. That might be the best way to go. So do I want to get a 2 for 1 this time? Yeah. Okay, I think if I stop leeching very soon, anyway, I'm not going to take any big leeches now. I'm saying I'm not going to take any big leeches now, but I might still take 2 for 1s. Okay, so let's plonk a dwelling down here. Then we can do trading post temple. Trading post will complete the town. And we need to make sure we have enough resources to still lay down some dwellings. Okay, so this situation is looking a bit better. I would have liked Chaos Magicians to be a little bit faster getting up there. So we could have laid at least 1 temple last go. But that's why the game's fun. Okay, so let's do our temple now. And that will complete the town here. Okay, not temple, trading post. Now we can't get this one. This one would be nice. But this will enable us to build more dwellings. So maybe this one will help us score more. We get extra 2 workers here. This is the dwelling building round, and I'm spending my time building a trading post and a temple to get a priest income. So we need to mitigate that by getting the 2 workers as a reward for building a town. So then I will still be able to build 3 more dwellings. Okay, so there's that, and we can go for this one. Then building trading posts in round 5 will score us loads of points. Is that the best one to go for? Absolutely it is. The last 2 rounds are going to be big scoring rounds, provided we have neighbors. So we build dwellings in places that will contribute to building a town, but also will contribute to places where we're going to get neighbors in, basically. So so potentially we could get a neighbor down here. So that's why I was thinking of going here. Here's going to get a neighbor. Here's going to get a neighbor because the alchemists are going to build here and here. So if I plonk one in the middle, we're going to have this one. Both of these will have neighbors, so we can get 2 trading posts in here. Maybe that's not the best way to play it, but then we can go up here. I'm thinking this is very difficult to form into a town. That's a triple dig. The yellow one is a triple dig. The way to get a town is to perhaps go down here. This is a double dig and a single dig, which equals 3 triple dig anyway. So let's plonk one here. And we need to burn power to do this next one. So we need to consider whether that's a wise thing to do. Let's do our cult step first. Then we won't need to burn power. So this one is the obvious one. Let's just check the bonuses. We've got the fire cult bonus coming up. So, but where are we on that track? Nowhere. So we're going to just go here, not worry too much about the workers because our worker economy is okay. All right, do I want to lay that? Do I really want to? Next go, we're going to need coins. If we're going to be building any sanctuary, we're going to need coins, that's for sure. If we're going to do anything, we're going to need coins. So maybe we should hold off on one more and see what's available here. Coins are available and a dig. So maybe we should go for this one. Or the, yeah, this is useless to us because we're not big on trading posts. So the coins is the one to go for. The dig is also useful because we need, this is a triple dig, remember? But with no neighbors again. That is the issue in this game I'm playing. There's no neighbors. Okay, so it's going to cost a lot. Maybe I should try to get that later. We'll go for this with the cult step. Okay, so we got a little bonus there for the dwellings we had. Sometimes I think it's easier playing human opponents when you're looking for neighbors. Okay, I'm not going to take this leech, or am I? That's a problem. I need to strengthen this economy. If I get the double dig, I can terraform that triple dig one, because this time a sanctuary is, yes, I've taken it. So a sanctuary is not really what I'm aiming at getting, even though that this is the round. I really need to be thinking about the next two rounds, rounds 5 and 6, where to build a second town. And I need to make sure I've got these cults. So that 3-step on the fire cult may be useful for me. I can't take the coins. The Darklings have just taken the coins, but look at these steps left on these cults. So let's get this one first. And it's possible that other players will still take these 2 steps rather than going for the 3 and the Earth cult. The reason for that is at the end of this round, we're getting bonuses for each 2 steps up the fire cult. So the fire, yeah, there we are. They've done that, you see. So that leaves the Earth cult for me to put this priest into if I want to. Yeah, playing a human opponent, because they get a better economy, they develop far more across the board, you're more likely to get neighbors, but still you do have lots of games where you are struggling. So, okay, let's grab this one. Put a priest down in there. So we're doing okay in the cults. Considering we didn't get the town tile that gives you 2 moves up each cult step. More leech, I am not going to take that. 3 for 2. Shall I take it? Shall I take it? Let's have a look at the projected final scores. Oh my goodness, I'm projected in 1st place, but I don't think that will last, especially if I give it all away. We're still here. Let's go for gold. Let's take it. Let's take it. And we will try to form a town here, hoping that the alchemists, who still haven't upgraded their shipping, eventually plonk one here, preferably next round, so I can put a trading post here. Okay, so let's see what's available. Power actions. The double dig has gone. Double dig has gone. Okay, but the single dig still remains, and that doesn't appeal to me very much. Okay, so maybe I should. What have I got left here? Still those power actions to go. They're cult steps. So I don't want to put a dwelling down until round 6. Maybe I should do one now here. Maybe I can dig through here with a 1 dig. That is a double dig, but I'll spend 3 workers to do it. I'm not short of workers, so I shouldn't be fearful of doing that. So I will spend 4 power on the single dig. Ooh, but maybe I shouldn't put a dwelling on it. Yeah, the darklings haphazardly developing. If they had dug this yellow one, then I would have had neighbors up here. I think a human darkling player would have tried to develop around here. But this AI is just random now. Who's going down here? The darklings. Oh my life. This is bizarre. Okay, so I don't want to be developing too many of these. But what can I do? This is not nice. Okay, so if I go there, I'm not going to have a neighbor. So why do I want to go there? Let's do if I do the cult steps, I'm going to get power, but I can't take it. So I've got to dig somewhere. I could dig this one, but this is not going to form a town. Okay, I would have been better to build a town down here and a town here and not develop this spot. I'll remember that for the future. Okay, so let's dig across here and go here. Place a dwelling, might as well. Okay. Now I'm going to take my cult steps. I don't mind getting power. Okay, so let's take these cult steps now. We'll do the 2 first. Certainly want to take that. We should hold on for first place here or go for the fire. I think we should go for the fire to grab the extra worker. But we've got workers and no coins because we haven't had neighbors. Next turn, we're building trading posts. So with any luck, we will have neighbors by next go or during the next go. Oh, these cults are competitive. You know, Chaos Magicians, you should concentrate on expanding your network, but they're not. They're just competing with me in the cults. Okay, all the good tiles are being taken. So let's see. Okay, so we can get 3 coins here with a dig. Yeah, this would be good, actually. This would be good, but we have 1 coin. We can get the 7 coin power action and just pray that we have some kind of a neighbor next time, because if we have that, every trading post we get, we're getting 8 points. So if we were to build 4 trading posts, then that would be a very good haul. But to do that, we need to have neighbors. Now we can build 2 trading posts very easily. If the Darklings would just develop this spot, we'd be able to build 4. If the the Chaos Magicians come here, we'd have another spot here, or here, we could build here and here. So there are opportunities. We could score big, but the way it's going, I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, so now we need to get coins. It's been taken. Oh dear. Oh, this is not going well. But we still have enough resources to do what we want. So what I'm going to do is put my priest down into a cult track, and we're going to overtake. Should I overtake them? We go here, draws level. We're going to go here, we overtake. So we're going to go here and overtake. Get 2 more. So we've got enough resources to build 4 trading posts. We just don't have the neighbors, and I can't control where other people are building. And the alchemists still don't upgrade their shipping, so they're not going to be a neighbor for us. Will the darklings help us out? They've built 1 trading post. They get 6 points for that. Okay, so let's start building trading posts where we can. So we'll plonk one down here for 6 points. Another massive leech opportunity. 5 power. No, I don't want that. Okay. Come on. So they dig down here. Oh dear. Okay, so let's do another trading post. Okay, 6 points there. And another massive leech opportunity. We are not going to take that. 5 power at the expense of 4 victory points. And no. So I could try to build a town, a very expensive town. Oh, Darklings, you've gone there. Oh dear, well, they could have developed this yellow one. Look what you could have done. You could have had a neighbor. Now I can build here, of course, but I'm only getting 1 opportunity to build a trading post. So now I'm going to, oh, that's expensive. 6 coins. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. But we're getting 6 points out of it, so it's still worth it. It's just very inefficient. Let's see how we're doing. We're 2nd place now because Darklings have been laying down so many dwellings. It's not the dwelling round, and they haven't been laying them next to us. Another massive, great big opportunity to leech, and the silly chaos magicians are taking the cults. I can't get another dwelling down. Not dwelling. I can't get another trading post down. So I should think, did I take my cult steps? And I need to get a bonus tile. So let's see if I can get a bonus tile. That will cheer me up a bit. Let's see. Cult steps. I still have my 2 cult steps, but what bonus tiles are available? Nothing is available. So we're going to do our 2 cult steps and see if we can finish this cult, steal this away from the chaos magicians that have been working so hard to grab that. We're doing very poorly in the cults, but at least we're going to win 1 of them. So that's taken. Now, one of these can relinquish some points scoring bonus card. Not the alchemists. Will it be? Yes, one's gone. One's gone. That'll be worth 4 points to me if I take it. Let's see. These guys might take it. What will they do with the priest? Okay, they're digging again, but not near me. All right, so there is a scoring tile available. It's this one. Not great because I get 4 points from it. I'd rather have this one. So I could try and hold out for that. How would I do that? I can build a dwelling, or do I have any more power action? No, I don't. Excuse me. So building a dwelling, next round is the dwelling round. So what I could do is dig, but not build a dwelling, dig this, okay, to green, which is something I would have to do next round anyway. So that just allows me, so I'm not going to place a dwelling on it. It just allows me to wait another go to see if I can pick up. Yep, so will the Darklings take it? Darklings don't take it. I think they will. They probably will. Yeah, the Darklings have taken it. So it's left me with the shipping one, I think, which is this one. Ooh. And I can get my shipping level up to 2 potentially. So I would make more, I think, than having that that other scoring tile. The other one was the Sanctuary Stronghold scoring tile, and I only have my Stronghold. I'm not going to build my Sanctuary. So yeah, this one I can potentially upgrade my shipping to the level 2. Do I want to use my free shovels? Do I? Yes, I do. We're going to terraform this yellow one and change it to gray. So we might do this way to get a neighbor. I just don't have enough coins, so I need to get the coins this time. Swarmlings, don't take the coins, take the double dig. But they're not going to. They've taken the coins. Oh, my life. They couldn't take the double dig. There's nothing they could dig. They don't even have a shipping level upgrade. Okay. We have a neighbor down there, but that's too late. That should have been last round. Okay. Oh my life, this is not good. So we can try to get this, but it's not going to form a town. This one potentially can, then I can form that into a town, but it's just not enough time to do all that. So let's do our single dig that we need and dig this one. So we're going to get a town here. Dwellings, we have 5 dwellings out at the moment. Okay, so 2 dwellings that will form 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and 2 dwellings and a trading post. Obviously, we don't really have a good number of coins to do that because we didn't get the coin power action, thanks to the swarmlings. But we're going to win the longest network. And we're going to form our second town, not the third town. Okay, so let's stick another dwelling down here. Okay, so we should be able to win the game, but I don't think the score is going to be particularly high. Just one trading post away from the second town. Oh yeah, the cults are not looking good. All those priests going down in the cults. That's where I'm going to be losing a lot of score from. Okay, so the AI is pretty good in the cults, but obviously not great because the AI is not that good at anything. Okay, so let's build a trading post here. Finish that town. Now let's just have a quick look at the cults. What can I do? I can grab this, grab this. Yeah, is it worth it? Should we just go for the pure points? Let's have a look. What are we doing? We're in second place, 115. We need to go for the longest network. That will mean I need to put down one more dwelling, which will mean that I need to upgrade my shipping. If I get the shipping upgrade, then I still can't lay down a dwelling without leeching one more power, but I can leech one more power. Not leech, but I can get one more power from the cult steps. So we need to upgrade shipping, and obviously I get the extra bonus for that. We can put down another dwelling. So we're going to go for this one, 4 points and a shipping upgrade. Remember, I have the bonus tile for shipping level. So my shipping level is now 2. So that's 6 bonus points at the end. So it's not a total disaster. Just things didn't happen at the time that I wanted them to happen. The timing was out. Obviously, I did build a lot of trading posts. Now we've got a neighbor down here. It's just the other guys are a bit slow in doing their stuff. Okay, so now I don't need to take that because I can get with my double step on the cults, which I haven't taken yet. I just checked that I haven't taken it. Can I check? Yes, I can. I've not taken it, so I don't need to leech that power. I can do a move, my cult step move here. I will get 2 power for that, which will allow me to... Okay, where am I best to go? Not here, obviously. Here is the best place. Okay, so 2 moves there with joint first. It's likely that the Chaos Magicians will win it. Oh, dear. I could still win that cult. Maybe that would be better than placing another dwelling down, but I still don't think so. No, Chaos Magicians have won the cult anyway. But I can lay another dwelling down because I've got, and that will win me the longest network, which is valuable. Also 4 points for that dwelling. This is the dwelling round. So it's still going to be a pretty good haul, this last move. If we look now, I'm projected to get 123 points, but after this, it should be a bit higher. So I need to convert the priest to a worker and plonk another dwelling down here. 4 points, longest network should be got now. So now we're in a better position. Okay, I'm just very disappointed with the performance in the cults. Perhaps I should have focused my attention on just 1 or 2 rather than trying to win them all. You know, pretty much a row of second places, actually, not even that. Third place, first place, joint second, and joint second again. That's not what we should be doing in the cults when you are the Auren. Okay, so we pass out 6 bonus points there. Yeah, 6 from the upgraded shipping. Wait for the other guys to finish. Just the swarmlings. Swarmlings win that. So we should be somewhere around 130 points. So we did get some points somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where we eked out those points from. What are you doing? Okay, so we finished the Auren at 135. Actually seeing that number, it's better than I thought it would be when I was going through the game. It's just the timing was off on a lot of those buildings. I think if I was expecting everything to go perfectly, and I was just disappointed that it wasn't going so well. If we'd had neighbors, we'd have been able to score quite a lot higher than that. But that's a pretty reasonable score considering how things went and how we performed in the cults. The score we've got from the cults is not high. So in the end, we did okay. We did okay. We've got 2833. I think that's the cult scores here. 18 points for the longest network. So we've done okay. We've done okay. 135 is not an embarrassing score, where I thought it was going to be an embarrassing score when we were going through and not having neighbors and things like that, and doing those expensive trading posts and things like that. So 135 for the Auren. Second place, the Chaos Magicians, 125, which is good for the AI. Then the Darklings in third place, 102, and last the Swarmlings, 97. So anyway, my name on this app, the Digidiced app, is Goldbug. Look me up and give me a game. Maybe you can beat me with the Auren. See you next time.